Hey Aries, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your New Year forecast. So I want to start by reflecting on 2020. And what I did was I went back and looked at, the astrology. I'm not an astrologist, so I had to, kind of research this. But essentially, what the stars were in line to do was have you answer the question, how might your life be transformed by prioritizing downtime and mental health days? And that's what came out for Aries in the beginning of 2020. So it's going to play out different, or it did play out differently for each of you, but I feel like, you know, how you answer that question or how you answered that question is going to be different for all of you. But it seems to me that you, above some other signs, were able to really utilize that pandemic time, that lockdown time, to have downtime for yourself, to have mental health days, to do some soul searching when you wouldn't have made that opportunity for yourself otherwise. So whether you did or didn't, it's about looking back and seeing what did you harvest from 2020. So I'm going to do a quick spread just to kind of see how 2020 went for you. And then we'll get into the 2021 energies and themes. All right, so Spirit Guide, show us clearly how Aries fared in 2020. Okay, so we have the Hangman. That's that perspective, the change in perspective. We have the Two of Ariel, or the Two of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Raphael, the Nine of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Jeremiah. All right. So what I'm seeing is that there was a change in perspective. And maybe that was because of the lockdown or the quarantine, whatever you want to call it. So let's get into this here. So the change in perspective, this is about needing to see the higher perspective or a different perspective, maybe someone else's perspective. But it says there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. And I do always see Aries, very uniquely representing themselves. It's true to who they are. It's true to who they want to be. And it's expressed creatively. So it says dare to be different. I don't think that was the issue. It's really about seeing a better way to things. And I feel like, this 2020 was able to give you that different perspective, okay? So then your challenge was getting balance. So it says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So I feel like it may have something to do with your work, but it's just about balancing work and play. So it goes back to that, can you prioritize downtime? And the advice from Spirit was the Nine of Cups. It says, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. But I feel like this is about being able to see that. So it's about having that perspective to look from the outside, right? Look at everything that you have accomplished and really realize that you have made dreams come true. And what's probably happening is most of the time you make dreams come true, but you're already working towards the next thing. So you don't take that time to celebrate, to show gratification to the universe for what you have accomplished, what they have helped you accomplish, and so forth. So the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. This is really good outcome for the year. So it says new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So I feel like this is what is going to carry you into 2021, is this kind of change in direction. And, I feel like there have been cycles that have been complete because of everything that you went through in 2020. All right, so that's what I'm getting for 2020. Now let's move on to the good stuff, the 2021 forecast. Okay, so then I did the same thing as far as looking at the general theme that you can expect to experience for 2021 as a sun sign Aries. Now, you may want to look at, if you know the other details of your chart, then you may want to watch those videos to get a more dynamic overview of 2021. So for sun sign, though, the focus is going to be friendship evaluation. And what does that mean to you as far as defining what a true friend is? That could be you being a true friend to someone else, or kind of going through your contacts in your phone, in a sense, like, what does this person mean to me? And it's really about being very intentional on who are you giving your time and energy to. Who is someone that that you have a balance with, or where can you bring balance to a friendship? All right, so let's look at what the overall theme is for love to start out with. This is love and friendships, any kind of relationships. So we have harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. So here's this word balance coming into play again. So I really feel like that's going to be significant to you, the word balance. And really always looking at, am I giving too much? Am I taking too much? Am I open to receive? Am I open to giving? All of these things. Sorry, I'm suddenly getting sinus issues. How weird. As soon as I start pulling your cards. Okay, so let's see what other lessons you may be working on this year for 2021 for Aries. And we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So this is about, again, understanding that in order to make your dreams come true, reach goals, you're going to have failure, but it's about, what do you do with that? Are you learning from those failures? Are you grateful for failing so that you can see how to better take the next opportunity? And I think that is something that, as you are fire energy, you may have difficulty with dealing with failure or accepting that you've failed, right? And then ultimately becoming smarter, more wise from those failures, and being able to move forward with that knowledge, right? All right, so let's see what else we have. Oh, we got way too many cards. Just wanted one, Spirit. Let me get these. I'm sorry, and I'm sure you hear the kids in the background, but this is my life, and I love it. Okay, way too many cards. So there's definitely some major things happening for you this year, because big clumps of cards are trying to come out for you, and I haven't had that in any of the other readings. So, all right. So we have distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. So I feel like there is going to be some, attempts at reaching certain goals that are going to fail. And it's going to, double energy would have you to give up on those things. But, this is saying there is something very distinctive and unique. And I talked about that already within your reading, is that Aries has a unique way of approaching things and unique talents that only you can capitalize on, if that makes sense to you. All right, so let's get the full story here. Why is this harmony card here for Aries? Okay, and we have the sun. So this is where you're going to shine, is when you have things in balance. This is when you're going to realize all of your goals. So it could be so much as changing the way that you approach the steps to reaching whatever goals you're trying to reach, whether this is in career, relationships, spirituality, whatever it is. I feel like as long as you are focused on balance, then that's where you're going to come into realizing your goal, or realizing your dreams come true. Okay. And I feel like that's going to shine a light on the path that you are meant to take. All right, so why is this distinctive potential here for Aries? I mean, this is like a unicorn, right? I mean, it is a, what do they call them? Narwhal, but it's like the unicorn of the sea. Theodore? Quiet. Quiet. Sorry about that. All right, and we have coming together. So this is the Two of Cups. So it could be about harmony within a relationship. This could also be a partnership, a business partnership. This could be about really capitalizing on, working together with somebody on something, but definitely could be a relationship. All right, so why is failure here for Aries? And we have the Lovers. This is about bringing about growth, and it's like where things have failed, you will find the right thing, like the harmony, the balance. You see how they're holding each other up? One of them would fall if the other let go, right? So I feel like that's what it's about, finding that chemistry with someone or something, and creating that harmonic balance is what's going to bring forth you actually realizing these goals. And I do feel like it's essential that failure happens. So I'm not saying force a failure, but just account for that, if that makes sense to you. Like, account for the fact that you may have some attempts at whatever this goal is, and they may not make it, but that's okay, because you're going to keep going, right? You're going to keep going, keep going, keep going. But this is also about recognizing where relationships, because again, we talked about your theme for the year is evaluation of friendships, where you've had failed relationships, friendships, business partnerships, whatever it is for you. How did that happen? How can you harvest the silver lining from that, right? To create better partnerships moving forward. Okay, so we're going to just get a little deeper, see if we have any synchronistic energy come out. Seriously, my nose starts running as soon as I started your video. It hasn't been. Okay. So I feel like your health is going to be important. Maybe all of our healths are going to be important this year, as always. All right, so why is this harmony and sunshine here? And we have the Death card. This is transformation. It's about letting things that ended still change you, right? And it definitely looks like there is some type of major endings that maybe have already happened or are going to happen, and it's to transform you. And at the very least, if they've already happened, looking back and being able to say, how am I a better person now than when that happened, or whatever lessons were meant to be learned by those deaths in your life. Could be death of a loved one, could be the death of certain relationships, could be the death of a certain career path. Whatever it is for you, you will know. All right, so why is this distinctive potential and coming together? We have the Hierophant, wisdom. So it's like everything that you have been through, everything has all come to the point of creating this ultimate harmonic relationship for you. And it's about learning and being able to move forward. Maybe even teaching others to do the same for some of you. This is all divinely appointed for you to learn certain lessons to get to this certain point. And that is so hard to really accept and acknowledge. I struggle with it the same. There's certain things I don't want to rehash from the past or look at because it hurts, right? But I'm shortchanging myself because I need to heal those things or really look at it and be able to harvest whatever lessons were that knowledge of what I learned about life, what I learned about myself, what I learned, how did it make me stronger? How did it create other walls in my life? Those types of things. All right, so why is failure and the Lovers here? And we have the Universe. So it's about failing, right? In order to have a successful future. Successful completion of a certain cycle that's going to bring about that harmony, that's going to bring about growth to you and to this partnership. This is really beautiful. And being able to embark with a whole new perspective. We had the Hangman originally in 2020. This is the whole new perspective because it's enlightened. You know so much more than you did before, so the world is going to look different to you. And it's starting on a brand new path moving forward. All right, let's get some daily healing. And this will be talking about some healing that you'll be doing over 2021, which is always a positive thing. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So this looks like kind of like a dark forest with some fog. And it says, you are an I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspect. So there may be some shadow work that needs to be done. And I feel like that is where you're going to really truly harvest this victorious and confident new path for you. Okay. We have this one. Looks like some dew on maybe dandelion or something. Develop awe and reverence for life. Beautiful. And that's what I was talking about, this whole new perspective of seeing things in a much more blessed way. And just like even the negative things are all part of God's creation, right? I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, and now we have this one. It looks like some beautiful ocean water. It says, develop flexibility and aim to be in harmony in all environments. So this is all about harmony and finding balance in everything. Oh, wow. That's exactly what I was saying. Beautiful message, beautiful confirmation from Spirit for your 2021. All right, Aries, Happy New Year. I hope this helps you. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.